Carlos and Ryan, and we know that you're dying to hear what we have to say today. I say we hear what we have to say today. It's the blank. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. Yeah.
One. Boom. You want to get down? Jam. You want to get down? Boom. You want to get down? Jam. You want to boom. Jam. It ain't too hard. It ain't too hard. It ain't too a match for me. Just jam. It ain't too hard. You remember that song?
What happened to music like that, man?
Freaking.
They don't make them like they used to.
New Jack City, man. New Jack Swing, sorry.
They
That's
don't
where
make
the
them like
music
they
was
used
at.
to.
But now, it's whatever. Bruno brought it back for a bit. Bruno Mars.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, with
that was
the
good.
Cardi
Finesse,
B song.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
That was
song.
a really good song.
Yeah, underrated.
Underrated song.
Definitely.
But what can you do? Now you have songs, crappy songs like "Let's Go to See Paris," "Wake Up in Tokyo."
I quit.
Up in New Orleans, I found love in Chicago.
I quit
man.
and screw the show, and I'll never be back here.
We got to change. Oh, Brazil, for real. Wherever I go, she goes.
So I got 2 points.
Go ahead.
Lupe's actually come out with a new album. I think it's
Whoa!
at the end
I
of
didn't
June.
know that.
Yeah.
End of this month.
End of this month. Yeah.
Wow.
It's called Samurai. Should definitely check it out.
All right, I'm out.
Should definitely check it out.
Yeah, what's the second point?
And then the second point is I was talking to a buddy of mine today, and he was saying he's like, they did a statistic about that people when they turn around 33, on average, they stop listening to new music. Like it's just like a thing. It's like when you hit 33, that's when you stop like trying to find new music, like giving them the opportunity, like this and that. You kind of become a little bit more closed-minded, and you go to what you know. Whenever you kind of pick and choose to listen to music. So he asked me, he's like, Ryan, how old are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm turning 32 in a week. And he's like, oh, you're on the cusp, man. Like, yeah. He's like, you might as well try to. He's like, you might try to need to find some good music, and then after that year, it's over. It's over.
That's it.
So very interesting.
Maybe not even new Lupe.
Maybe, man.
Damn.
Maybe.
Can you imagine?
That'd be pretty sad.
That'd be a sad day.
That'd be pretty sad.
You'd reach a point in your life where you're like, I have no interest. Yeah. No more.
Well, do you even find like yourself now? Like, do you find?
I'm not gonna lie. I am pretty close-minded when it comes to specific artists. I'm not as involved in hip hop as I once was. I mean, there's select few artists from back in the day that I may listen to. That if they have new music, I'll check it out. But yeah, I'm involved in Afro beats, though, yeah. I will say. Yeah. Speaking of which, Thames, her album coming out.
Shout out to Thames.
Shout out to Thames, gorgeous. And Thames, if you're in Toronto, fly me out. Damn. Just throwing it out there.
Damn.
Hey, man, I'm 30. What do you have left to lose, man? I'm not listening to new music. I'm losing everything, man. I got nothing left to lose at this point.
It's our life crisis. Yeah, man. It's part of the life crisis.
I'm having a quarter life crisis, bro. Shoot, maybe a damn near midlife, bro.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, it's that time. So
yeah, I don't want to live anymore.
Oh. Let's begin with the young world. I am Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is The Blank with Carlos or Ryan. It's a blank with
yes,
Carlos and Ryan.
With us.
Shout out to all my infidels. And welcome back to another week, another edition, another episode. Why do we do what we do? What is all this for?
I don't know anymore, man.
You can use this as my existential crisis moment.
I don't know anymore.
All right. Why not just like have an episode where we go ape-ish crazy, you know?
Ape shit crazy.
Yeah, just
start
like
throwing stuff, going
do
nuts.
lines
Just on the podcast.
on the podcast.
On the podcast.
Just hit record and just be
White
like,
girl.
all right, you recording? Let's get it.
White girl,
Yeah,
right on the podcast.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Chasing the dragon.
Yeah. Invite strippers from what's the male strip club there?
Remingtons.
Chippendales.
Oh.
Do we have a Chippendales here?
I have no idea. I don't partake.
You knew the answer pretty quick for that one, though. Invite strippers from Remington.
Wing specials on Mondays.
Yeah. Really? So they don't know. Yeah. So if I call them right now, it's like, hey, thank you for calling Remington's. How you doing? Hey, do you know Ryan Sound? Ryan?
We love him.
Do we? There's a poster of him here as a employee of the month. He doesn't even work here, and he got employee of the month.
But yeah.
Damn. I don't know.
It's hard, man. A lot of thought goes into that. A lot of thought goes into that.
But don't feel like you're too old for anything, folks. Don't let life get you. Even if you're going through an existential crisis, just go through it. And then when you realize what you're doing is stupid,
we're gonna have a life episode.
Maybe
are we gonna have 153?
I guess that's
153. Is it a life episode?
I think it is a life episode. Why not? You know what? Let's discuss life. Say hi to the children beforehand.
Happy Thursday, everybody.
Yeah.
And happy Friday if you happen to be listening on a Friday, and then happy weekend if you happen to be listening on the weekend.
Because of the freaking weekend, baby, I'm about to have me some fun.
Oh my god.
Is that bad to sing that?
But thank you for coming in for another episode with Carlos and I. We definitely do appreciate you coming in. It's cool because, you know, I know I said this a couple times in the past, but I have been watching like our viewership and like seeing the numbers and whether they're consistent or not. And it's growing like at a small rate in a sense. And, you know, all of the people that happen to kind of pick, you know, click play or choose us on YouTube or subscribe or whatever it may be. You play into those numbers that we get to see. And then, you know, myself and Carlos, we do definitely get like the satisfaction from being able to kind of see it. You know, it's cool when we get to see like one episode blow up and we're like, man, what happened?
Yeah, just whoa.
Right. So all of that goes into people that happen to be listening. We just want to say thank you yet again for giving us this and, you know, coming to join us every week. So definitely appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts.
I was watching a video of a YouTuber. I forget the dude's name. He was here a few weeks ago. And he has he has like quite a bit of a following.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the million subscribers, views. But then he just like quit one day. And it was just like he had an interview and they asked him why. And he said, honestly, man, I was just doing these videos. I was like doing prank videos. And it got to the point where I'm just like, man, I'm just doing this for clicks. It's not even fun anymore.
Wow.
Like what he just like, I just wanted to start fresh. I just want to have a core audience. I would kill for a core audience.
Yeah.
It was just to the point where I was just doing things for clicks and doing things for a show. It wasn't even just fun for me anymore.
Yeah.
So it goes to show you, folks, we're not doing this for clicks. We're not even doing it for you. To be perfectly honest, fuck you. You're doing this for us, and no, I'm kidding. We appreciate y'all for taking your time out. Absolutely, jokes aside. But yeah, we're doing this because we figure, you know, we want to speak our minds every week. We have some thoughts on the world. We want to help the world solve its puzzles every week, and that's why we're here. That's why we do this.
Yeah.
And we appreciate y'all for following us through the journey. And thank y'all, you know, for even telling folks if they ain't interested, it's okay. You know, that's why we try to improve and get new stuff every week. But Ryan still drinks. That's the one consistent thing every goddamn
consistency,
time.
Baby.
Yeah.
That's showbiz.
Yeah, that's how you do it, babes. So, but thank you, folks.
Waiting for my Weinstein moment.
Oh, my days. So you're saying, hypothetically, you're offered the role of a lifetime to play Lupe Fiasco's best friend in his biopic, and you're in the role. You're like there, but an executive invites you to a hotel room, and you have to massage them naked. Would you do it? To play Lupe Fiasco's best friend in his movie of his life.
That's really messed up, man.
Why is that messed up?
You asked that question. That's really messed up.
Why is that?
But I would open up the pleasure kit.
Oh,
but
raw!
no,
You heard it here for her first.
that's
folks.
real messed up.
It is nasty.
That's messed
It's
up.
gross.
That's
It's sad
that's a
that
messed up.
you know, Hollywood.
Yeah.
It really goes to show you, it's not really cool to be famous anymore, man.
No, man, it really isn't.
It's
Or like it never really was cool to be
Mm.
famous in the first place, and then
No.
now like with like social media and like media outlets being able to kind of like reach a wider audience due to the internet and all that kind of stuff, and not just like newspapers or just 9 o'clock news or something like that. It's just being way more exposed now. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. It's just like, not to listen, I love Will Smith. I think he's one of my heroes. It's you know, he's been someone I looked up to all my life. But he has a recent Bad Boys movie that's coming out,
Yes.
and he's promoting it like crazy.
Is he?
Like, he on his Instagram, there's literally he's uploading every day.
Oh wow.
Literally just uploading just memes, partnering with famous YouTubers and, you know, social media people to promote the movie. And it's like,
that's a lot.
It's quite a bit.
That's a lot.
He's putting in a lot of work to get this movie out, and I get that, and I appreciate it. I know you have to put in the work, but my God, man. My God.
So what do you think is wrong with what he's doing?
It's just the way he's going about it, man. It's like, dude, do you have to upload everything every goddamn day? Like, what? Like, do you even? I can't even tell if he enjoys doing it or he's just doing it for
marketing, or getting the movie.
You can't really tell. Like, even with The Rock too. Like, he tries to, you know, display himself as like a good person, but like, you can tell his shit is fake. Like, some of the stuff he goes about is. He has a really good PR team that markets him as a good guy.
Yeah,
and I love The Rock, but
everyone loves him.
Yeah, who does? You can't love that.
Everyone
But
loves
it's just
Rock.
the way he's just like marketing is like, we get it. You're a nice guy, dude. Just live your life too, man. You don't have to live your life every day like you're under a microscope.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
I get it, because fame is it is a drug, and like people will do anything and everything to stick to it.
Yeah, definitely.
But the narcissism is so unreal.
We're still waiting for our moment, though. But
what our fame,
fame and fortune, and
walk the red carpet, and
get me a PR team.
Yeah,
get me a marketing team.
Would you get you a PR team?
Me?
Yeah,
I'd be my own PR team.
Yeah, that's what I worry about. I'm not gonna lie. You know, that one little interview on the red carpet is just gonna get you on. Oh my god!
That wouldn't be good.
Yeah, no. Can you imagine?
Yeah,
coming to Ryan Entertainment tonight. How you doing, Ryan? Ryan, congratulations on the new movie on the Lupe Fiasco part. Congratulations on getting it.
You know what I did to get this?
What did you have to do? Was it training? Did you have to act? Did you have to go to acting classes?
Let's say you had to open a pleasure kit.
Oh,
but I definitely.
Breaking news: Ryan admits to massaging a movie executive to get his part in the movie. Other than that, the movie was fantastic.
Yeah. I don't know. It'd be tough. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to handle all that kind of stuff. I find like a lot of the people that happen to kind of deal with, like, I don't know, like Justin Bieber's a good example. Like small town, you know, like real home ship kind of person, like, you know, regular dude, just trying to make it, you know, and then like going through a lot of stuff. Like, there's all those recent,
almost all of his life.
Yeah, there's all those recent rumors about like him being drugged and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's scary, man. I mean, like, absolutely scary.
It's scary what he had to do. I mean, I hope it's not true. But I mean, it's scary that you had to do what you had to do as a child, to be exposed to stuff like that as a kid. Is like insane. Yeah. And you know, like people, people commit suicide over stuff. They go to drugs. They go to alcohol for stuff like that. And
there's also like the sense of like entitlement that people happen to get as well. Like there was a recent thing that happened at a restaurant on Ossington. I don't know if you read this or not. So the guy that plays Spock,
I heard about. This.
So in the recent Star Trek, he came into an Ossington restaurant, was like belittling everybody and like yelling at, screaming and stuff like that, being like, "Oh, I think Like, do you know who I am? And that kind of shit.
Pulling that card.
So then the Instagram, or the people who run the restaurant, that came out on Instagram, was like, yeah, you're a great Spock and we like you as an actor, but don't ever come back to our restaurant. That's sort of thing. And I think that heightened sense of entitlement that people happen to get, or like the fame really gets to their head kind of thing. And it's not, anybody can sit there and be like, oh, that wouldn't happen to me, and I'm not that person. But it's like hard to like if you as a person, like they'd be like, oh, if I was famous, that wouldn't happen. Right. You know, I wouldn't be a terrible person. But like fame gets to you, man.
Oh, absolutely.
It eats at you.
Especially if you supposedly go through the stuff that you have to go through to get to the fame. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like you hope for the discounts and you hope for the the top-notch service you get simply because of what you do. For some people, but I mean, I get it. You know, it's always nice to be humble but to remember where you come from. But some people, yeah, it gets to you. And it's funny because I even went to that guy's Instagram page, and he has nothing related to that incident on his page, but it would just comments are just constantly just like, how could you do that? Yeah. That was so rude. You're such a jerk. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Just like one little incident, and you're not perfect. You know, yeah. It just goes to show you that celebrities are people too. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So it's okay.
They just happen to be working that job. Absolutely. Like that job, it's like we've glorified the entertainment business into like something that pays millions, that like puts these people on a pedestal from the rest of society. And like because we've done that to these people in society, they get like that heightened sense of entitlement. Like they get that power trip.
And it's not even that. It's just, I think it's the fact that whatever work they do, there is an emotional attachment to it. So you feel some type of way. You appreciate them for them to bringing that emotion out of you. Whether it's they're in a drama and they make you cry, or they make you laugh, or definitely in a comedy, or they make you hot and sweaty in a Fast and Furious. If your name is Vin Diesel. In
a tank top. I thought you were gonna say the Asian girl in the S2000.
No,
the Japanese girl.
I was
she
not.
Japanese? Maybe Korean.
Stevie Aoki's stepsister.
Oh, really?
Or half sister, I think.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, true story.
So she was famous before he was.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Right, huh? You believe that?
Very cool.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of inappropriate nonsense and nastiness, I have a story.
I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear it.
So, I'm working this week. Working my job.
Love it. Everyone needs to work.
Emails.
Everyone's got to work.
Absolutely. Bills need to be paid.
Mm-hmm.
So as I'm working at my job, I'm speaking with the customer on the phone. I need a bill of sale for their car. Okay. Because I need to, see what features they have on the car to get the proper amount.
So it's like a newish car.
It's a newish car. Yeah.
So like if someone doesn't have a bill of sale, then like you can't value it as high as you would want it to value.
Well, I mean, they could always get it from the dealership, but if it's like an older, like a I don't know, 2001, chances are they highly unlikely do not.
Yeah, like if I bought it from like some dude on a farm or something like that just hasn't.
Highly unlikely you get the bill of sale, so it's fine. But yeah, this car was newish, and he still had the bill of sale. So I'm like, great. All right, send it to my email. I'll review it, and we can go from there. But the issue was he wasn't very technical. Mm-hmm. He wasn't really sure how to work the pictures and attach and all that. So he said, I told him like, hey, you can just take a picture of the bill of sale, and like you would any other picture, and just send it to me. It's like, okay, I can try and do that. Why are you smiling?
I was just thinking about something, but go ahead.
No. Why are you smiling? No. Go ahead. Is there something on your mind there? I'm going to continue with the story, and then you can leave the comment there.
Yeah.
So I'm going through. He sent me a few documents, and I'm going through each one, and I'm like, okay, this is great. And finally, there's a bill of sale. I'm looking through the paper. I'm like, great. So I scroll up, then I scroll down, and I scroll down. And then at the bottom of the picture, I can see a stomach area.
What great.
What the hell is this? And then I'm like, huh, what's happening here? And as I look closely, you can see the top of his
manhood.
His pride. His
slanging.
Slanging. And
damn.
It's shaved.
I get that
I
people
looked.
gotta be naked.
I looked at it and I just went, "Oh my god!"
You crop it,
Yeah,
or did you put it right in the file?
yeah. Just like I put it. I almost wanted to say because I'm not a fan
Yeah.
of my manager. I kind of wanted to send it to him and be like, "Hey, buddy, can you take a look at this
Yeah.
real estate?
Can you please help me with the
Yeah, can you
evaluation
like
of
double
this?
check and see if
Yeah.
this is good?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, I can." Oh my
Yeah.
god!
There's some items at the bottom that I want you to sort of
Yeah,
review and
just double
see
check and like
whether I
see
have the
if you're
numbers
good.
right. Yeah.
And all right. So yeah, obviously you got the ACV in there, you got the features, and then is that a penis? Oh,
Oh.
and it's fine. So
That's an
everything's
extra
fine.
$5,000 right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, who the hell takes a picture? Who sits at home naked? Huh?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
And I almost had to talk to the guy today, and I just like I can't talk. I hoped he didn't pick up the phone, and thank God he didn't. I just sent him his offer via email and called it.
You know what? Like now that I'm
And his
thinking
name is
about it-
Carlos too.
Is it? Oh God.
So you're putting
It's
your
over,
bad
yeah.
name,
It is
bad
over.
reputation.
It is over. You're screwed.
Yeah.
Like I've sold stuff on Kijiji before in the
Sure.
past, and like when people are like, "Hey, let's take a picture" and stuff like that. And I've definitely made the mistake by sending a picture with like maybe my feet in it or something while I'm like overlooking the item.
Something that is okay
Something like
to
that.
be visible.
Yeah, like
to
something
the
like
public.
that, like my socks.
Sure.
But nothing like that. Definitely not.
That is so gross.
Slanging.
I told
Maybe it was
I told some of my coworkers, and they was like, maybe he's hitting on you.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I mean, I don't think so. I mean, his note said that he was visiting his girlfriend at the time because his car was stolen at his girlfriend's house. That's how we got the claim open. But
couple with the same name. I don't see anything wrong.
is that cool with you?
Yeah. Hey, interesting.
That isn't. Are there gay couples with the same name?
I would assume there's at least one of them out there.
That would be
7
crazy,
billion, 8 billion people in the world. There's got to be one of them.
Match.
Got to be one of them.
You take brick to be your lawfully wedded husband. We're the bricks.
Yeah,
that'd be nice. But whose last name do they take?
They're both.
So it's hyphenated.
Yeah, they're both the same. That's weird.
That is weird.
That is
right?
weird. Yeah, that'd be really weird. Like I've actually met a really pretty Ryan before, like a female, like a woman. Ryan. Yeah, I've met a Ryan before. Yeah,
never met a Carlos female.
No.
Well, there's still keep hope alive.
So yeah,
maybe one day.
You never know.
And one day there'll be a pretty Carlos.
Yeah.
Or for all my pregnant folks out there, if you're having a girl, Carlos, nice name for a girl.
Yeah. Or like how like Alex is a pretty common name.
Yes.
Like Alexandra.
Sure.
There's Alex, Alexander.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tons of it.
Either or. Let's go back to the insured and his his dick pic.
So Carlos has officially been sent a dick pic.
I've been sent a dick pic. It's my
unofficially,
but
officially.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
The first time in my life. Yeah, unofficially, officially. Yeah,
yeah.
Amazing. But it was yeah,
it was an experience.
It was oh my god, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I haven't spoken to dude since. I hope not to speak to him anymore.
Pass off the file.
He made my week very, very traumatizing, but
unsolicited pics, man.
Here's to
So what I was gonna say,
yeah, go ahead,
is that there's been instances where like, and that's exactly the example. So like, if you were saying like, oh, this person's not technically advanced, they're not sort of aware enough to know like what they're sending and all that kind of stuff. And then I was laughing because it was like, okay, send it to my phone number or something like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'll upload it for you. And then they accidentally add like an additional naked picture of themselves or like something that they wouldn't want them like the world to see. That's like an embarrassing picture. So like
the most embarrassing I got was a body shop. I asked for the estimate from a body shop. They included the estimate, and then you scroll down. The dude included a picture of his wife, fully clothed.
Oh, okay. Good.
So it's a lighthearted, embarrassing story. Okay. Nothing.
Because then I understand you press stuff by accident.
Absolutely.
It's so easy to add attachments that you don't especially meant to add.
There's no
there's no takebacks.
Yeah.
There's no takebacks.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to do the return button on Outlook.
I believe there is, but it's like a one-shot process.
Yeah.
So like if it doesn't work, you're done.
Yeah.
But
There
it's
used to
like
be
a
one
long
on
shot.
Gmail. Gmail,
Yes.
you could
Yes,
you could take back.
but not anymore.
There's no take
no
backsies anymore.
No givesies backsies.
No. Back in the day, back in the 90s, we'd be like, no, you trade the Pokemon
Yeah.
card, and you'd be like, no take backsies.
Well, I think these technological companies, they want viral moments because
That is true.
let's base
That
in
is
mind.
true.
Gmail. Who owns Gmail and YouTube? Google.
Yeah.
So Google's just like, okay, let's talk about the return email. No, leave it out there. We own YouTube now. Let's get more viral moments, more people to YouTube.
Wow.
That's what this is, pal.
Wow.
Speaking of viral moments, should we wait until break to talk about Homeboy from last week?
We will wait until break to
All right.
talk about it.
That's fine. We'll talk about him.
All right.
We'll watch the video together and see. But yeah. Do you have anything else to say before break?
We'll jump into the break.
We'll jump into break. We have to discuss Mr. What state is that guy from anyway?
I have no idea.
I've totally forgot.
No idea.
Mr. Driver's License last week.
Stuff just keeps coming
was
out.
added into some people's kids.
Stuff just keeps coming up.
Yeah, so we added him to some people's kids. There was a development that he didn't know that his license was suspended. So I was just like, oh, I feel bad. But then a development happened this week. Well, just today, yesterday night, I learned about this. So let's jump into the break, talk about it, and go. Actually, yeah, you know what? Let's jump into the break. Jump in the break.
We'll jump in a break.
We'll jump into the break. Our little segment there. We'll be right back.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Okay.
All right, folks, we are back. So let's give a little backstory. Last week we added Mr. Suspended driver's license to some people's kids.
Yes, we did.
He
deserves it at the time.
Yeah, deserved it at the time. And basically the story is the man was in a court proceeding. He was being charged with whatever he was being charged with, and one of his charges was a suspended driver's license. He went on camera, was driving to the doctor's office on camera, and the judge noticed he was driving and it's like, hey, isn't your driver's license suspended? The guy says, yeah. And the judge goes, yeah, he's guilty. He needs to go to jail.
Oh my God. That's the most iconic part of that video.
Yeah. Oh my God. The realization is like, I made a terrible mistake.
Yeah.
So
good. We've all been there.
Absolutely.
We've all been there.
So updates has come in that earlier this week that Mr. Suspended Driver's License, there was a mistake that he didn't know because he thought it was dropped. And it was apparently on record that it was in fact dropped, that it wasn't supposed to be suspended.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a clinical, clerical mistake.
Yes.
Like somebody messed up with the paperwork. He was actually supposed to have his license. Everyone was like, okay, we're sorry.
Yes.
We made a mistake.
Absolutely. So we go through it. I'm talking to Ryan about it. I'm like, you know what? We'll take accountability for it. We're gonna own up to it. We didn't get all of the details, so we're gonna apologize to him on the podcast. So that was the plan today. However, we have been informed that it's actually a lot worse than what we know. And I found out from these two gentlemen from Quebec. Shout out to Abba and Preach. Big on the YouTube scene. Y'all go support them. They're dope. They make great reaction videos. Got to support our Canadian brothers out there. So, you know what? I'm gonna let my guy Abba explain, and y'all just tune in as well and see why we don't have to owe him an apology.
Love it.
Let's get to it.
This man is a bum.
Right from the get-go.
I'm going to stop there.
Yeah, and I think it goes to show you, if you start a video like that, you don't owe him shit. So if he's a bum, then
there's got to be a reason why.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you don't just call people bums for no reason.
No.
There's a absolute backstory towards that.
Always.
So let's
go
let
ahead.
Mr. Appa Continue.
Go ahead.
That's right. Nobody owes him an apology. You guys all got it wrong. If you have been following this saga, this tells a tale of a man who called into court about a suspended license, his suspended license, while he was driving. Yes, so you heard it right. You haven't been following, you've been living under a rock, you don't know about this story. There's a video recording.
Mr. Harris,
So
are
there's
you
the original.
driving?
The original.
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Now, can we pause this for a second?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Just scroll back just a little bit. Now, as a black male, I understand what is happening, but for those who do not identify as black, this face here is a specific face. It's a specific sentence or phrase you are saying in your head when you make this face. Now, he's an honorable judge. You know, he's worked hard to get where he's at. So he needs to uphold a certain position and have some class.
Definitely.
So he can't say it out loud.
Definitely.
But I've been around black people all my life, and I know what he's trying to say. Now, folks, excuse my French, but this dude in his head is saying, this nigga is not serious. That's what he's saying in his head. And he's repeating it dozens of times because he's like, brother, I'm trying to help. I want to help you. But you literally dug your own grave.
What are you
and
doing?
Not only that, you purchased the casket and the whole damn service for your funeral.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? I want to help you, but you know what?
Yeah.
That's it. So let's carry on with the video. That's what the dude's face is saying. Yep, see?
Okay.
Well, damn.
So maybe I don't understand something.
He's got to be
This is a driver
political
while
here.
license suspended,
He's got to be nice about
That
it.
is correct, Your Honor.
and he was just driving.
Did they give a description of who
And-
this lady is?
I believe that's her. That's his attorney.
His attorney. Okay.
The public attorney.
Got it. So she's trying to defend him in
Didn't
this
have a
case.
license.
This dude's like, I done goofed.
So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter.
He must give
Defendant
himself
is
up.
turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
Here's
Damn.
the highlight.
Video goes viral. Everyone calls this man one of the dumbest people alive. Everybody's mocking him. It's a good time.
Yes.
But then a twist in the story. Turns out, according to him, his license was supposed to be reinstated 2 years ago. News outlets heard about this and they confirmed that there was a clearance to reinstate his ability to drive. So everyone issued apologies. Philip DeFranco, Charlie, Penguin Zero.
The blank.
And you know what?
Almost
they
the
thought
blank.
they were
The
doing
blank.
the right thing, so you can't fault them. But they were wrong. They were wrong. Okay? They were wrong. This man is a bum. That's right. Nobody owes him an apology. Even though the internet wanted to apologize, nobody owes that man an apology because he's a bum.
Damn.
But why would you say that? 'Cause
Damn.
he was back in court and the judge had time today because this man was on all these news media outlets saying, oh, this video really embarrassed me. I'm really involved in my community. Now everyone thinks I'm a joke. It's not fair. And everyone
How's that
felt so bad.
recorded?
Well,
How'd the
judge
recording
had some
even get
different
out? You
things
know what
to
I mean?
say.
That's
That's
another
why.
question.
That's a good point.
New tonight, a shocking twist for the man who went viral for driving during a virtual court
I like the
hearing
green.
for suspended license.
Wow.
Corey Harris
Shoot
showed
that
up in
body.
person at a Washtenaw County courthouse today, hoping to set the record straight and
Yeah,
put this
his shirt
entire
says,
saga
"Trust me."
behind him. Instead, we're reporting on a brand new chapter.
7 News Detroit
Trust me.
reporter Kimberly Craig has been keeping up with the twists and turns of this one. She was in court today as it all unfolded.
Well, nothing went the way Corey Harris thought it was going to go in court today. The judge started off by slamming Corey Harris, saying he's never
Detroit.
even had a valid driver's license.
Detroit.
And the
Just down the
afternoon
street.
ended with Harris going to jail.
Person that needed to be blamed is the person that he was staring at in the mirror. He didn't do what he should have done.
The judge came
Oof.
ready to set the record straight with Corey Harris, who has claimed that he thought the suspension on his driver's license was removed 2 years ago.
That court
Child support.
and its friend of the court did nothing wrong. His driving privileges were unsuspended in 2022. That required Mr. Harris to do something. He didn't do it.
The judge said Harris never paid his clearance fees with the court or the Secretary of State to lift the suspension. But that's not all.
He has never had a Michigan license. Ever.
We asked Harris yesterday if he ever had a valid driver's license. He claimed he didn't remember. having one. Having a driver's license.
He's like looking up. He's like,
I knew I had a permit. I knew that.
A driver's
that's so
permit?
funny.
I believe. I don't know. I can't say yes and I can't say
It is a sickness of the highest order.
Shout out to Abba. So yes, folks, you heard it there correctly. Not only, well, his license wasn't suspended because he never had a license in the first place. So
Honestly,
it's here's the deal, folks. If someone asks me if I have a driver's license, I'm gonna say yes because I know I have a driver's license.
You can remember.
I did the tests.
Did the
I
test.
did the G1. Did the G2.
Potentially the schooling.
Did the G. Go to school for it. And you have a license.
Paid the insurance.
You renew it every year.
Yeah.
Oh, not every year, but every few years. You renew it.
Mm-hmm.
You know if you have a license. It's not rocket science. If you have a driver's license, it's not a question you can look up and think about.
No, you don't.
It's
you know
either
you
you do or you don't.
Unless you got dementia or something like that.
Yeah, but in this case,
no,
you have to make it known. And if you have dementia, you shouldn't drive in the first place.
No.
That's just me.
You got it backwards.
Yeah. So, Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister Trudeau, is I believe our only multiple time enter into the Some People's Kids.
Oh, yes. Yes,
I believe this gentleman, I think, in my opinion, should be entered again simply because of the stupidity.
We almost took him out.
Almost took him out.
We almost took him out.
Almost had to rescind our decision.
Abba would have thrown our name in there.
Yeah. But you know what?
He's back in.
He made us feel guilty. And then he makes it. It's not even the fact that it doubles down to being much worse than the story already put out. It's much worse.
Yes.
So.
That much more entertaining, though.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's insane to me. So, yeah, sir, I forget your name, but Mr. Detroit, Michigan, never had a Michigan license. You again are now on Some People's Kids.
Welcome.
Wearing a shirt says "Trust me" in the goddamn court. Are you out of your damn mind? The nerve.
Trust me.
Gotta
love it.
Ugh. I can't. All right. That was my take on the video. Do you have anything to say about this gentleman?
I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in myself for almost thinking that we were wrong.
We were this close.
Our heart was in the right place the whole time. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Trust your heart.
Trust your heart.
You're normally
don't trust him.
You're normally in the right place
what his t-shirt
from the jump. But yeah.
Crazy.
All right.
Crazy. Can we see one more video? Just one more video.
Let's jump into our break reaction time. We're gonna look at one more video.
Can you search up that Brampton accident? The one they drove into. I don't know how. Is it gonna happen?
I don't know. I don't know. If
driver drives into tree.
Let's try typing in the word tree.
Yeah. This is it.
Oh, here we are.
Up. Here we go. Boom.
So, another Some People's Kids representative.
There we go.
I don't know the person that's driving this wheel.
No clue.
This car. No clue.
It looks like a Ford Mustang.
It's one of those muscle car Chevrolet.
It is a muscle car.
Thingamabobs. I don't know what they're called. Chargers.
Is it a Camaro?
It's called a Charger.
It looks like a Charger
or something like that. Nice car. Very nice car.
I wouldn't get a muscle car.
I wouldn't buy an American car if somebody put a gun to my head.
I don't think it's.
Yeah. Screw America.
Oh, boy. Oh dear.
Our podcast has now been invaded by Al Qaeda.
Absolutely. Holy crap. All right. Well, I guess we have a new sponsor. This episode is sponsored by Al Qaeda.
Death to America.
Death to America. All right. Let's continue back with the show.
Right.
Oh, my goodness gracious. So
But,
yes, this was caught on camera where this guy did not hit any cars. It seemed
Thankfully.
thankfully,
Holy.
but seemed to have drove the vehicle into a tree at a very alarming rate. Let's take a look. It's only 25 seconds long.
We'll take a quick look. Holy crap.
Yeah.
What is going on with some people? Oh, thanks to the sun. Shout out to the sun.
Shout out to the sun. Legendary.
Yeah, legendary.
Here we go.
So here's a clear view. What was going on here? What was this person's thought process?
Here's the,
does not make sense.
We only found out about it after it happened, so we were just curious to see how the hell it got into the tree like that.
Crazy.
And now the video comes out, and all right, so I'm gonna call it like it is: insurance scam.
Is that what? Is that it?
I mean,
maybe he was distracted. I don't know.
okay. I've been distracted a few times, but I ain't going like there's no ass on the street that will just make me go goddamn and then drive fast. You know what I mean? I can't defend that decision. That was a dumb decision.
That was really bad.
He could have harmed himself. I don't even know if he had passengers in the car. That could have been dangerous for them.
So I have a quick insurance question,
Go ahead.
and then for those who, and this may be a boring part of the episode, but this is a very technical part, and I think that a lot of people may learn from this. Let's say, for example, if you are a solo driver,
right,
you do not get into an accident with anybody else, and you, like, for example, this video, you crash your car into a tree, you potentially get injured to the point where you can't work anymore. Is your insurance company going to come pay for your injury stuff too as well? Or is it only the car?
No, so your insurance covers you for, it's legally, like, by law, like you're covered for injury
as well.
Yeah.
And then what about like paid time that you may take off to work or something like that?
So it's something you have to look into. It really depends. So
Depends on
pay
the
time
policy.
Off, I don't see that being covered off.
But they cover your injuries.
The injuries, yeah.
But if you're not injured, go to the right doctor. You can get paid for it. Regular insurance fraud sort of stuff that I've seen.
So I mean, injury wise, it can still cover you, but if it's like if it was confirmed as insurance fraud, they can deny your coverage.
Okay.
For like the car itself.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
So yeah. So this male here in Brampton, or a female, I'm not sure who.
Yeah, we don't know.
Some people's kids.
So exactly.
That
kids. Easy. Easiest one we've ever had to put in.
It was dumb. It was stupid. Shame on you. Yeah. One more car accident video. This was from years ago. Can you do hit and run Toronto? One more. This one. This is a one that bothers me to this day. You might even recognize the area. Scroll down. Let's see. Let me double check. Is it? Shensia. She's coming here next month. She's coming here next month.
God damn
indeed. Hold on. Maybe running Toronto or running from accident Toronto.
We've had quite a bit of these.
What, running from the accident?
Accident Toronto.
Let's figure this out.
See if we can pull up something from here.
Oh God, am I not gonna find it? Oh, this is gonna suck. Let me see if I can find it.
We have some pretty terrible drivers in Toronto, that's for sure.
We don't have the best driver.
We definitely don't. So for anyone who's listening that's not from Toronto, try not to drive out here, that's for sure. I've been in my fair share of bad drivers in the past.
I don't think I'm gonna find it. I think they may have taken it down.
But okay.
I guess we'll keep it as that. But just a side story, folks. Don't run away from accidents. Don't be those type of people. All right.
Do not do that.
All right. We'll be. We're gonna go back to the show just a few moments.
We'll be back. All right.
Boom, boom.
And we're back.
And we're live.
Back at it. We hope you enjoyed our review break in itself. There's definitely some super entertaining stuff in the past bit.
Mm-hmm.
So if you skipped it,
you're a bum.
Go back.
You're a bum. You're
and definitely listen
bum.
to it.
Let's talk about Dr. Pepper for a second.
All right.
Have you had it
I
when
like
you were
it.
younger?
Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
I love Dr. Pepper.
You do?
Yeah. I haven't had it in a long time, but I actually thoroughly enjoy it. Thoroughly enjoy it.
Mm. They just beat out Pepsi in the U.S. for a popular soda.
Good.
Oh.
Good.
Oh.
I'm on the Coke gang.
Okay.
CG.
Oh dear. You meant Coca-Cola, right?
Yeah, exactly. What girl?
That didn't seem reassuring.
Yeah, no, but I believe it. Actually, you know what? It's actually pretty crazy. I thought like 7-Up or like Sprite would be number 2.
Well, Coke owns Sprite.
So
like organization.
Oh, so the organization.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
interesting.
Company, yeah.
I thought somebody owns.
It's Coke and Pepsi. It's been Coke and Pepsi for like years.
Oh, I thought one of the big companies like Coke or Pepsi actually owns Dr. Pepper.
No.
So Dr. Pepper is its own standalone.
Yes.
Wow, interesting. So it's doing that well.
Mm.
Wow. Good for them.
Yeah, you believe that?
Huge.
Dr. Peps.
Yeah, man. I was never a huge fan of Pepsi. Never.
Really?
Yeah.
What's up? Why not?
I don't know. It just didn't taste. It didn't taste like the cola that I wanted.
Don't they taste the same though?
No, definitely not.
I don't get it because
Coca-Cola is way
my brother
better.
Also says there's like a
huge difference.
Really?
A huge difference.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just not
Coca-Cola over Pepsi any day.
But yeah, really?
Any day.
Huh.
Any day of the week. Although there are like slight differences with like 7-Up and like Sprite that I have a hard time distinguishing, I would say, but like definitely
between Coca-Cola
and Pepsi. There's that like forever, you got to pick which side of the fence you're on.
It's been like that since
years.
Day one, yeah.
For years. Longer than we've been alive.
Yes,
people have been picking sides. And I think in this case,
the original Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah.
The Bloods are Crips.
I would not be surprised if people have lost their lives over this fight.
Drive-by shootings
100%.
over. All right, Bill, I'm going to close up the factory tonight. You have a good night. All right, see you in the morning. Hey, you work at Pepsi? Yeah, what's up? Coke till we die. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, shoot.
100%.
All right, he's dead.
You don't think there's
sprinkle some Coke on the floor. Let's get out of here.
You don't think there's a difference?
I don't taste the difference. I don't know what it is. Maybe I should do like a side-by-side test.
You know what we'll do? Maybe for the next episode or one of the episodes in the future, we'll do a blind taste test.
Yeah, we'll do a blind taste test
to see if you can.
If I can spot like the difference between what is what.
Yeah,
because I don't get it.
Because that would be a good, a good science experiment. Exactly.
Yeah.
There's definitely a difference.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't know.
Pepsi's
I'm
gross.
just like,
and if you like Pepsi,
yeah. Oh. Ooh. You didn't have to say anything.
Nah.
The silence spoke for you.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
But yeah.
Okay. Crazy.
But shout out to Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper's good.
Dr. Peps.
It's a good drink in itself. There's actually
in a while either.
There's actually a way, the same way that like iced teas, like the what's the drink you always get? Long Island. So Long Island, there's actually a way that people can mixture a bunch of different alcohols to make it taste like Dr. Pepper.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I would like that.
I haven't seen a lot of people do it, but I've had it myself where it's like they mix like a bunch of different liquors and like gin and then like a little bit of like a specific soda that's not Dr. Pepper. And then it tastes like Dr. Pepper, funny enough. So yeah, shout out to Dr. Pepper. Good for you guys. Yeah.
Wow, pretty good. Trying to get me that.
Yeah. I think there's actually like balsamic vinegar or something like that as one of the ingredients, if I have that right, but something to look out for.
Noted.
Something to look out for.
All right. I'm trying to look out for that.
Yeah.
Long Island iced tea. It's the summer. Because it's summer. You know what that means.
It is.
Long Island iced teas all day, every day. Speaking of summer, I guess we can announce the news of where we're going at the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks.
We will be taking a week off.
A week.
We'll try to produce some cool material and post it on our Instagram. And I know we say that every single time.
And we try.
And we really never really. Our Vegas trip was the only thing that we produced the most content. And that even wasn't a lot in comparison. But yeah. You can come out and say it.
The boys are going to Costa
Disneyland.
Rica. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Disneyland?
Yeah. Wait. I thought we were going to. Never mind.
What?
I thought we were going to Disneyland. The blank is Disneyland.
Where did you buy the tickets?
What?
Where did you purchase your tickets?
I thought we were going to Disneyland.
No. I need you to call whoever you purchased the tickets from and tell them.
And why are we going to Costa Rica when we could be going to Disneyland?
Okay, is that what you want to do? Do you want to go to Disneyland one day?
No, you know what? You know what's weird? I find like there's like certain adults that like are obsessed with Disneyland as
Insanely
adults.
obsessed.
Like super obsessed.
I work with some of these people.
I'm not that type of person. I knew somebody like that.
Yeah.
Where their vacation every year, and they got like 4 or 5 weeks of vacation when I first started my career.
Yeah.
And that person would at least take 3 weeks to go to Disneyland 3 times a year.
Unbelievable.
3 times a year out in Florida or wherever Disneyland happens to be.
Yeah, I forget.
Or Orlando. I think it's Orlando.
Is it Disney World? Or I
don't know. One of that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some of that shit.
Yes. Dude, it's scary how much they love like Disneyland.
Like I guess it's pretty
I've
cool.
never been myself.
I haven't been either.
Yeah,
I have no like desire to go. You know, it's like it'd be cool to go.
Like it'd be nice to go like once and be like, but
I went.
It's like expensive as hell.
Oh yeah,
the trip alone, to enter is insane.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
And it's just holy, I don't even know. Like, is it really that great?
Do you think it's like
packed with people every goddamn
like
year?
A childhood traumatic thing where they want to stay like children sort of thing? It's like the only given open door for me to be able to kind of live my childhood out from a psychological perspective.
Okay,
you know?
Is that what that is? Just, I don't want to grow up
from a traumatic experience. I don't. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. They always want to be a child. Maybe. I mean, it's a possibility.
Yeah.
Why not? Right? It's just maybe it's just that one thing. You know, they're sick and tired of paying taxes. You know, sick and tired of being rejected on online dating. Sick and tired of their parents telling them to clean up their goddamn room, being like, when are you going to get married? When are you going to give me goddamn kids? Huh? When are you going to grow up, you idiot? You fool? Well, sometimes, you know what? I don't want to be an adult anymore because it's too much damn pressure. So you know what? I don't want to be an adult. I'm going to Disneyland.
So that's why the blank's doing Disneyland.
I'm sorry about that outburst there.
But yeah, I know we're going to Costa Rica. Yeah, so we're doing Costa Rica, which is going to be fun.
That was completely inappropriate, and I apologize for everyone. But yes, the blank is taking Costa Rica at the end of the month.
So the very last week, I believe it's the 27th or 26th.
We'll be back a day before Canada Day.
Yeah, we'll be back on the 30th of June. So the blank will be doing Costa Rica. We'll be enjoying ourselves out there, eating some cool-ass fruit, seeing some beautiful beach.
Yes.
Hopefully some wild animals.
Yes.
Sloth, gators.
Or maybe we'll be the wild animals. Who knows?
Oh, my God. We'll see. So if anyone's ever been to Costa Rica that's happened to be listening, please give us all the suggestions we can get.
Pura vida.
Carlos and I are definitely not the most well-versed in relation to travel in this light. You know, I find the most beach destinations I've ever done were all been resorts. So this is the first time
that we're actually
going into the city.
We're free falling,
living in the city, being the people. We're half Costa Rican at this point.
I've heard they're very nice.
I hope so.
I heard they're really, really nice out there.
I'm sure they are.
But I'm hearing they have quick pockets out there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So or not quick pockets, quick hands.
I think we're busting out the summer dresses.
Maybe. Why not?
All right.
If I see me a few summer dresses, I might compliment a few. But all you single Costa Rican females out there, que paso?
I'm sure that there are many, many pretty people in Costa Rica.
I mean, why not?
I'm sure.
You know they don't have a military out there either.
Scary.
That is nuts.
That's a little bit weird.
So if we're held at gunpoint, you better hope the police are. And apparently the police are also quite crooked too.
I would be not surprised.
So
no offense to the Costa Rican Police Department.
You know, it happens. But we got to shell out maybe a few bucks if we get stopped, is all. It is what it is.
It is what it is. We'll see.
But either way, we're going to Costa Rica. Any suggestions? Any places to go? Places to eat? Nothing too touristy, because I'm hearing they can really charge tourists a lot there. We're trying to live life Costa Rican like.
So tell me, now that we're on the topic of like
Go ahead.
travel and Costa Rica at the end of the month,
Yeah.
what are you most excited about for this trip? And then one thing you're excited about, and then one thing that you're not excited about.
The women.
The women, Costa
For
Rican women.
excited and not excited.
Yeah. This plays into the Spanish skit that we had last
Yes.
episode. If you haven't watched last episode,
Yes.
definitely go check that out.
Yes.
It's definitely very funny. So it plays into that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. Spanish women are very attractive. I've made this very clear.
They are the breakdown.
Latin
they are
Latinas are quite attractive.
They're the downfall.
Yes. Like I said, if any reason I might die, it's because of bad health or a Latino woman.
Okay.
I'm just saying it out there.
I like it.
If I break a heartbroken Latino woman, I'll say specifically, that's what's gonna kill me.
All right.
But
you will gladly go.
And hey, you know what? I'm gonna enter that casket.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be open. I don't know if they run me over a few times, probably closed. But either or, I'll be smiling.
He'll be smiling in his casket.
Yeah, absolutely.
He lived a good life.
So that's my good and bad for. Well, you know what? Joking aside, I'll say good. What I'm looking forward to is definitely the women. But the sightseeing, obviously, it's never never a dull moment when you get new sights, especially if you have potential to see a volcano or a cove or things like that. What I'm not looking forward to, paying a crooked cop.
Yep.
That is, I've been to Ghana a few times, and I've seen my father have to do that a few times, which is very unfortunate. Sucks.
Yep.
But
part of it, though.
Yeah, it's part of it.
It's part of the trip.
Yeah, part of the trip.
You gotta budget that in.
Absolutely.
No.
Sadly, but true.
Yeah.
But let's see what else I'm not looking forward to. Being held at gunpoint.
Okay.
That would suck.
Yeah, we definitely don't want that. That's for sure.
Absolutely not. And lightning and thunderstorms. I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
Apparently, it gets really rough out there, but
I can imagine.
Let's hope that none of that happens.
I can imagine.
What about you, sir? What's
definitely the men. I mean the sites.
There's a gay event at Disneyland too. If you want to.
No, I'm just playing.
Oh,
definitely the sites and stuff to see. Getting the first opportunity to kind of like do all of the adventure stuff, which is I think what we're sort of prioritizing this travel. The more of the get yourself into hiking, rainforest, all that kind of stuff. That's definitely it. I'm really excited to try the fruit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that like
you said the men earlier, so I'm trying to. Can you please distinguish between
the tropical fruit?
I see. Go ahead.
The tropical actual fruit.
Yep.
They have actually a lot of pineapple in that area, which I'm really excited. I love pineapple. So things like that, I think it's really cool.
Pineapples, and you look so fresh.
Yeah. All of like the cuisine out there, I think that's gonna be a cool part of it.
Call me crazy shit, at least you're calling. What a line, huh?
I'm telling you, man.
Call me crazy shit, at least you're calling.
Whoever wrote that, whether it was Ricky or Wale or Drizzy,
it was Drake.
Was it?
Yeah.
See? Damn.
Call me crazy shit, at least you're calling.
What a beast. What a beast.
Speaking of Drake, he removed all of his diss posts from Instagram.
Did he?
He did. All of them promoting his diss records.
Really? Wow. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know how I heard about it? CP24.
Interesting. We're just in Canada. We're just reporting anything.
Yeah, I would just say it's a slow news day.
It's a slow news day
today. So
yeah.
But TTC going on strike tomorrow.
Yes, potentially.
Potentially. They have until
12 at night.
Yeah, tonight.
Yeah, 12 tonight.
Damn.
So for those who have to take, if you may not be listening, then they may already be on strike.
We don't know yet.
But 12 a.m. Friday morning, they have the ability to reach an agreement. I was actually reading a bunch of stuff on Reddit recently where a lot of like pedestrians or like society's been asking TTC workers, like, do you think it will actually happen? Because the TTC is like the bread and butter of Toronto.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's hard not to like have that running specifically. And like, I'm glad that people are sort of, and I think it's fighting for wages from my understanding. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that people are fighting for like livable wages because
Right.
Toronto definitely is a tough city to
cheap.
survive in.
Not cheap.
But the TTC, for them to be allowed to go on strike like that is pretty crazy in itself because there's millions of people that depend on the TTC every day.
Bro, we're not talking about just the buses, the subways too, bro. And
Yeah.
subway, like, if there's no subway service,
Yeah.
I don't know how people are getting to work.
Honestly,
because Uber can only take so many
Yeah,
people.
no.
And,
And
you
it-
know, they're with Uber, they're working with the city to not surge prices.
Yeah.
So there'll be no surge prices. So
No, we're hoping like Olivia Chow in the sense, and for those who don't know Olivia, she's the mayor of Toronto.
she is the devil.
Hopefully she can come to some terms with Uber, because it would be absolutely wild if Uber came out and was like, hey, for a regular ride, you know, from like, let's say like a 10-kilometer ride is like $15 normally or something like that.
And now it's
it might jump to like $55. Yeah, like Carlos and I have definitely had experiences where you hit a surge and the next thing you know, your Uber ride that's normally $50 would turn into $200.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a really interesting thing that's going to be happening over the next couple of days. If you are from Toronto, definitely take a look into that. It may affect your commuting time or whatever you're doing the next day, and
or drive up to outside the GTA, take some GO trains, GO stations. You know,
it's interesting because it falls right into one of the biggest weekends of Toronto. Like, I know it's not a holiday by any means, but there's actually Do Fest West this weekend. And for those who don't know what Do Fest West is, Dundas West, they do from Ossington until Lansdowne. Huge festival, live music.
No relation to Maestro Fresh West?
Nothing, unfortunately. I don't think so, at least. He might be there.
Backbone Slide.
But, you know, definitely tons of fun, that place. Ice cream, food, all you can think of. It's a really good event to go to. And with the TTC being canceled, there's going to be tons, if not thousands, of people coming in from outside of the city to go to this festival. So it's almost like perfect timing. So who knows if that plays a part into it, whether it's a strategic pull from the TTC on their end where they were like, you know what, we're going to do this during this week.
Right.
Just because we know that a lot of people are going to be coming in from the out of the city to be able to use the TTC to get to a lot of the festivals, concerts, etc. So we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
I'm interested.
It'll be interesting to see. Thank God I work from home because, oh my goodness, yeah, it'll be a nightmare in a bit. Yeah. Are you going camping this weekend?
I don't think so, unfortunately.
Really?
We had to cancel our camping trip. So for a couple of us within the group, we're planning on going camping this weekend.
I don't even know where they're going.
We were going to go to Grand Bend, which is around 3 hours from Toronto. It's about Sarnia area.
Sarnia!
Close to Detroit, around that area.
Oh, their driver's license guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
we could have visited him.
We could have visited him and been like, hey, you idiot.
But
you have a driver's license, idiot? And then he's just looking up, just like, man, shut up. Y'all know I don't.
But unfortunately, it's supposed to be raining this whole weekend in Ontario for majority of the area. So check your weather, wear your rain jacket, bring your umbrella. Unfortunately, we're not going.
All right.
But it would have been nice.
Damn, camping. Yeah.
Mangoes.
I've been watching some movies, and camping's not for me. Because they never make it. The black folk never make it to the end, man.
Got it.
I'm sticking to the horror thing because, you know, it's funny. You have all these damn horror, you know, all these horror movies that are coming out, especially with this day and age, with inclusivity, regardless of race and gender stuff, and black people still dying first in these movies. Makes no damn sense to me. How are you gonna have inclusivity and then it's weird? Like, I'm even complaining at the fact that it could be an all black cast and then black people are still dying in the beginning of the movie. What's going on? Where have we learned?
Makes
nothing?
no sense.
No sense whatsoever. So that's why it sucks to be in Hollywood. Because Hollywood sucks.
Yeah. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense, damn it. You couldn't, you know what? We need at least one black person to go up to that, you know, to that hotel room and give an oil massage to maybe survive a horror movie.
Yeah.
You know, not one of you did it because of your pride or your self-respect. Give me a break. Okay, fine. I'll give it to them. You did the right thing. Okay, I'm proud of you guys. But at the same time, I'm sick of seeing our people go down. Sick of it.
Speaking of our people.
Oh, dear God.
There's one last thing I want to say before our episode ends.
Yeah.
It is Pride Month.
I'm sorry. No. Let's talk about this. You know,
speaking of our people.
Speaking of our people, you know, it's also men's and mental health awareness month. So let's talk about our
Oh
people
my
in Pride.
god.
At what point do both of us identify as anything in the? So yeah, let's discuss.
I'm just talking about Pride, man.
Yeah, okay.
I don't
but
see
you
nothing
said our
wrong.
people, and now
I
I'm
don't-
kind of confused.
I don't see nothing wrong,
because
man.
I don't. Yeah, go ahead.
Happy Pride Month, everybody. Yeah.
Happy
yeah.
Pride Month,
But
everyone.
Carlos did bring up a funny point, so I'll let him speak about that. What is it? The other month it is?
Men's Mental Health Awareness
I've
Month.
never heard of that.
Same.
I've never heard of that.
Well, we needed a month,
but it does need to be marketed because it is important.
Absolutely.
I think it's going to be overshadowed by Pride Month,
Which is nonsense. Damn it.
and
Mental health
anyway-
is everything.
but that is interesting. Very interesting.
Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Damn it.
Speaking of-
Where's our commercials? Where's our parade?
Speaking of our people,
Yeah.
they've definitely like even in our office, like we have a bunch of like pride flags and all that kind of stuff now.
We have it on our homepage. Like it's like
Oh yeah,
decorated.
yeah, very cool. Yeah, I think last year we actually have a buddy at RBC and all of their like their backgrounds, because a lot
They
of
changed the,
yeah,
I believe, they changed the
IT
logo for
departments
everyone,
have the
yeah.
ability to change everyone's backgrounds. If you
Mhm.
have like a work laptop or something like that, and they actually changed all of them to
Right,
a pride flag, RBC themed. So that was pretty interesting.
But
in a
nothing about
sense.
men's mental health awareness. Goes to show you folks, your sexuality matters, but your mental health doesn't.
Damn.
Let that be a lesson.
Damn.
Let that be a lesson.
That's deep.
You can date whoever you want, but I don't care if you're crazy or not.
That's deep.
Let it be a lesson, folks. That's what the world thinks of you.
That's deep.
I don't care what you think. I only care who you fuck.
Wow.
That's all I got to say about this week's show.
That's it.
You have anything else to say?
That's all I got.
All right. Well, thanks for toning. I said toning.
Toning, baby.
Toning, baby. I need a tone.
Well, we're all going to Costa Rica. We need that beach bod.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Any tips I can give me and Carlos that beach bod, please let us know.
No, I'll take some trend.
Ozempic?
Anyways, I'm Carlos.
Shout out to Ozempic. I'm Ryan.
Huh. And this is the blank with Carlos or Ryan. And don't forget, as always, folks, don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. Listen to us on Spotify, and we're available wherever else podcasts are available. And as always, feel it in.
Spirit fingers.
Feel it in. When you feel it in.
Beautifully sang. Peace, everybody.
All right, bye.